hello to all of our YouTube friends, family, and our subscribers. We are Frank and Susan of Retiring to the Villages, and this is our dog Spot. Actually, I'm kidding. His name is Bentley, our precious little one. We are always asked, why do we think the Villages is the best place to retire to? And what made us decide to buy in the Villages? And why do we think it is the #1 destination place to retire to? And in this video, we'll give a little bit of the reasons why we think the Villages is actually #1. The Villages is in Central Florida, located near Orlando and near Tampa, Florida. The Villages offers a wide variety of amenities such as the rec centers, large family pools, pickleball courts, many to choose from, lots of golfing, many different types of golf courses. And you can find plenty of shuffleboards throughout all of the Villages. And the Villages also provides a way to stay fit and in shape with the use of outdoor equipment at many places. Tennis, bocce ball courts, and a couple sand courts that are rarely seen. The Villages offers and has many different outdoor activities. If you are bored within the Villages, it's basically because you're not getting out there and enjoying the amenities, getting out, socializing, and partaking in all the group events and the clubs and everything the Villages has to offer. The Villages also offers amazing rec centers throughout the Villages. The rec centers are very nice. They also provide a variety of multifunction rooms, billiards, and many things to do within the rec centers, as well as the family pools. If you hadn't already done so, I would highly suggest you go around and check out all of the rec centers. They are tastefully done, beautiful decor on the inside. Each one has its own theme, wonderfully decorated and very inviting. And they even have one that pays tributes and honors all of us veterans who have served our country. There's one thing that we have always enjoyed is the architectural design all throughout the Villages. One of my personal favorites is Lake Sumter Landing, where we can go and enjoy the beautiful lake. And Lake Sumter Landing is just a very special place in my opinion. Along with Lake Sumter Landing's beauty, you can enjoy theater or go shop and browse through all of the stores. And plenty of restaurants around to have a great meal. And a variety of live entertainments throughout the town square. You can even just sit around the square and people watch as people dance the night away. Oh, and did I mention going to grab a delicious Starbucks drink? One thing Susan and I enjoy doing is walking over to the boardwalk and getting a good view of the lake during sunset time. The moment you arrive to Spanish Springs, you'll instantly want a margarita, or even come thank the guy who started it all those very many years ago. You will find within Spanish Springs lots of tasty treats and other delicious foods. And it is always a pleasure to meet all of our subscribers. So if you like to party hardy and you are young at heart, Spanish Springs is the place for you. And let's not forget Brownwood Paddock Square, shall we? Where it has a Western theme and a charm all to itself. A great place for live entertainment and dining out. But I have to say that one of our favorite things to do is to go on a golf cart ride. Susan and I just love getting on the golf cart and going for a cruise. The Villages has, seems like, hundreds of miles of golf cart trails and paths you can ride on, places to see whether you're exploring new neighborhoods, the town squares, the new rec centers, or just out and about enjoying a beautiful evening, checking out the sights. There is no other place like within the Villages where the golf cart is the preferred method of transportation. We can go just about anywhere we want to in our golf cart, shopping, dining out, cruising. There's so many varieties of golf carts, golf cars, street rods. When you cruise these town squares, you're going to see many golf carts of various sizes. Get a load of this guy. The Villages even has its own newspaper and its own radio station. The newspaper is called the Daily Sun, and it only publishes good news, good positive articles, avoiding negativity. We also enjoy the local gathering within the neighborhoods, group events, and even little block parties, and making new friends as well. Well, you know, they say that there is a little boy in every man's heart and a little girl in every woman's heart. We went to this car show and it pretty much proves that. We have a great time coming to these events. These are quite a lot of fun. So whether you are into antique cars or into muscle cars, there is something here for everybody. Even crazy golf carts. Everybody loves their toys, and there's plenty of them here within the Villages. One of the biggest attractions here for Susan and I were the houses. We really enjoyed the patio villa neighborhoods, and so we decided to purchase our patio villa, and we haven't looked back since. We also enjoy cruising around and checking out the designer homes, whether it be custom built homes, veranda homes, or even courtyard villas. One of the special things within the Villages that I appreciated are all of the nature trails. They have several nature walks throughout the Villages. They're all quite peaceful, beautiful. You get to see some wildlife in their own natural habitat. Most of the birds within these areas don't even pay any attention. I guess they just know that this is their home and you are the visitor. And some will even go fishing in front of you. And several of these fellas around. And who wouldn't enjoy the beautiful sunsets you can experience and see here in the Villages almost every night? And I can tell you one thing, when me and Susan are back home in the Villages, we get outside a whole lot more, and we're far more active down there than when we are here in Georgia. And I just also want to add that there are great restaurants and shopping outside of the bubble. So if you find yourselves going down the roadway to retirement and you're reaching close to that age, and you haven't decided which way to go or where you want to retire to, take it from Susan and I. It could be a tough decision, but if you choose the Villages, we believe you're going to be happy. There's so much to do here. And besides, you get to do a whole lot of this and some of this and a whole lot of this and do this almost every night if you wanted to. Live out your retirement like this. And you want to listen to groups like this every night. So if you want to see scenery like this and hang out with these guys, then do what we did. Buy a home in the Villages. And trust me when I tell you, You will not regret it. Get you a good golf cart and retire to the Villages. So this is our opinion as to why we think the Villages is the best. And if you happen to be out and about and you see us, give us a holler. We'd love to meet you.